Writing a scientific report is all about the reader. You need to think what key ideas you want the reader to take away from your report and how the reader will expect these ideas to be presented. Do this well and the reader will be able to easily navigate your report and so absorb those key ideas. In this video, you will see how to structure a report to make it easy for the reader to navigate it. Here we see the key sections of any report. Please note that the exact sections you include will depend on the context and the guidance you receive. Title. The first part of any report is the title. This is where you give the reader a reason to read your report by describing the context and aim of your report as succinctly as possible. For example, the effects of writing practice on the quality of students' scientific report writing. Abstract. The next bit is usually the abstract. This is where you succinctly summarise the whole report, bringing out what you did, why you did it, and the key themes and conclusions. In some contexts, the reader may not read further than this, so make it good. Introduction. Then comes the introduction, where you give the reader the reasons why you wrote the report and help them understand the context and background to the report. This part often includes a literature review, or the literature review could be separate. Check the guidance you have. Methods, results, and discussion. I have put the next sections together as they are sometimes joined in different ways. However, often they are separate sections in your report. The method or methodology section is where you describe the processes you went through and the methods and equipment you used. Remember, the reader needs to be able to reproduce what you did, so make sure it is clear. A well-written method section helps the reader make sense of the results you present in the next section. The results section is where you present the data you collected in a clear and concise manner and give a description of that data. To help the reader, make sure you present the data in a way that is easy to follow and only including data that is relevant to the key ideas you are trying to communicate. Other data can go in the appendix if necessary. Next is the discussion section. This is where you present your interpretation of the results and give the data context so the reader can see what the results mean, how confident you are in them, and how they fit the context you outlined in the introduction. Conclusion. Moving towards the end of your report, there is the conclusion. This is where you highlight the key findings of the report and how they meet the aims and objectives you laid out in the introduction. Reference list. Your report should also include a reference list. This is where you list the sources you used in writing the report, following a particular referencing style. Extras. Finally, there are some other, usual optional sections I have grouped under extras. Some of these come at the end, such as the appendices where you can put supporting documentation. Others come towards the beginning, such as acknowledgements, list of figures, etc. It will depend who you are writing the report for regarding what you include. Please check the guidance. When writing any of these sections, remember your research question. It is what you should always be referring back to. If what you are writing isn't related to answering that question, then you need to have another think, either about what you are writing or the research question itself. Thinking about your report as a series of sections can really help you not only give structure to the report, so helping the reader navigate the report, but it also breaks down often intimidating word counts, 10,000 words say, into smaller sections which seem more manageable. Finally, a word on the library skills development team. We are here to support you finding information, referencing and report writing. Please do get in touch via Ask for Help or at University Library Online.